I'm just at the bus stop, James Cook University. It's probably the easiest way to actually make a transfer from the normal bus that goes up here to the Yorkeys Knob one, which is actually a special bus that just services that one area. So it's a little different. It only cost me $4 for return, so it's pretty good. It's for a daily, so I've got no complaints about the price. Funny with the bus driver though, because you have to wear a mask for these 2 weeks up to the 15th. And so I'm wearing a mask, he's wearing a mask, and he freaks out and he says, "Could you step back?" I was the same distance I normally am when I'm not wearing a bloody mask, and if we're both wearing damn masks, if they're so great, what's the problem? It's bizarre. People are super paranoid. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go, because the way the bus is set up here, you actually, when you're departing from Cairns towards here, you get off at a different stop at the shopping centre than you do when you're actually returning back. So it's a strange setup. So otherwise you have to walk the whole stretch of the shopping centre. So it's easy just to do it here, to do a transfer at this particular bus stop here. And they're doing a bit of building here too. I don't know what that is, but a bit of expansion happening. Tertiary education never seems to miss out on federal funds. Anyway, a bit of a warm day, but I'll stop recording now because I want to show you Yorkeys Knob, which I've never seen before. So let's wait with bated breath. Okay, I'm in Yorkeys Knob. This is the bus stop got off on. This is Sims Esplanade, and I think that's the only bar around here apart from the actual one that's where the yacht club is. So which looks quite nice because they've got a deck out the front, but I don't know how long I'm going to spend here, because I better just check my time because it's a 2 o'clock inspection. It's 1:20. I've got 40 minutes and it's just down the road. Shouldn't take long to get there. We'll just check out the beach. Actually, I better put my hat on. It's quite nice down here, but it is a long way by bus to get off the main highway down here. So it's a little isolated. I can see why it's not a big tourist area, because it's a little off the beaten track. But that could be a good thing rather than a bad thing. I mean, it wasn't expensive for the bus fare is only, like I say, $4. So, although I'm wondering whether I got the right ticket, because when I got on this bus, this 112 bus, which connects from the university, the bus driver was looking forever at my bus ticket. Normally you just flash it at them, and you know, as long as I can see the date and everything, they're fairly happy. This guy just eyeballed it for ages and it was freaking me out. I turned it upside down, or up the other way, just to see it was in the wrong way or whatever, but I don't know. Well, that must be the netting for the stingers. So what's it say? Yeah, this is obviously got the beach patrol down here, so apparently paragliding's big down at this beach too. That's not bad. It's got a different feel to the other beaches I've been to in Cairns. So but obviously this is this must be a protected area where you can swim just here. So yeah, that's good to know, because I don't think anybody want to have to put up with stingers. They're not very pleasant. But yeah, it's quite a nice view over there. Well, there are bloody hills in the background. Very nice. Yeah, it's got a nice laid-back feel, which is what I'd expect in a place like this. I haven't got high expectations for the actual property that's up for inspection, though. It's I don't know. It's poorly presented, and it is semi-detached, and they are asking a lot of money. They're asking it because it's close to this beach. I think that's the only reason that they can command that, because it's not in great condition. It needs paint, and it would need a redesign, in my opinion, to make it decent. So yeah, I don't have high expectations. this cafe over the other side of the road, cafe bar, has got good write up. I think it's only been recently built because I looked at Street View, and Street View I think was 2020 when they actually took the photos of the area, and this place wasn't here. This is only a recent addition. So just go across the road and check it out. But no, it's very, very pleasant down here, I've got to say. It's got a nice sort of holiday type feel. I've got no problem with the actual beach area. And there is a shopping centre down the road which has the basics like your pharmacy and your doctor and what have you. So, you know, you want those things in fairly close proximity. There's an IGA as well, apparently. Oh, look up on the hill there. That might be the Knob, actually, because the yeah, there's a lot of holiday places right along here on the beach. That makes sense because the properties be pretty expensive, I imagine. So this is the bar cafe that, yeah, definitely this has only sprung up recently. It wasn't in Street View that I could see. So, yeah, it gets reasonable right up on Google. So the food and everything's okay. Dollar oysters. I'm more a mussels man personally, but that's okay. All right, let's have a wander up and down the strip. Yeah. I don't think it's going to take me long to get there. I've got, like I say, I've got 40 minutes, so I've got oodles of time. I'd like to go down to the marina. That would be nice because they've got the decking there. You can have a drink. It'd be rather nice. It just depends if I sort of stay after. Well, I probably will be staying after 20 past the hour. The buses only travel on an hourly basis, about 19 past the hour. So. Yeah, I'm going to, I'll probably be stuck around here for an hour or so, but there's plenty to explore, so I suppose it's not too bad. And you just sit down near the beach anyway, so it's not such a bad thing. But, it's quite nice. It reminds me of Kewarra, you know, when you're right near the beach. Of course, it's a very upmarket area. But Kewarra is nearly all private homes, whereas this one is almost exclusively holiday places, apartments and what have you. So a different feel. But it's quite nice. It's very pleasant on a warmish April day. Oh, it probably could be a private place, but. Maybe that's what they originally looked like, and then they've built these multi-storey places. So, yeah, the beach looks fine. Yeah, look, I'll give the area a thumbs up for sure, but I'm not sure about there's quite a bit of traffic here, but it is the weekend. It's probably very quiet during the week. Let's walk down here. It's got a bit more shade too. Now it's a good walkway. I'll tell you, if I had the electric scooter, I could rip right around here. This is beautiful. So it's very serene, quite nice. Oh, there you go. Always got the croc signs. I don't know if those stinger nets are going to help with them, but they've got both the stinger and the croc in that particular warning sign. But if you're going to go down that part, of course, you're not going to be protected. There's only one area with nets, from what I can gather. So, but I don't care. At least there's somewhere here you can go in safety to have a dip. I think that's great. Because I can't handle chlorine, so normal pools aren't much chop for me. Is that? Well, that's sort of exercise stuff. This reminds me very much of Vietnam, having exercise equipment on the beach. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Yeah, every beach has its own character. This one's sort of is very laid back. But they've, like I say, they've got a good, nice, big, wide path here, which is practical. The actual beach itself looks fine, and it's very quiet, which I appreciate. Compared to Parramatta Park, this is, you feel like you're in the wilderness here. So yeah, it's got a bit going for it. Interesting design, that place. Well, I mean, I should have really checked this out years ago. It's just I've been slack, so it's about time I had a bit of a look. But yeah, it's a nice beach. Even better if you've got a car. Although, you know, the bus doesn't take long to get down here. There's not many stops before you actually hit this area, and there was a big group of middle-aged people on the bus, but apart from them it wasn't that many people on. But there would have been a dozen of them, and they were fairly animated. But yeah, and it's actually quite a decent distance. Actually, the place I'll be looking at is down this end, so. But I mean, you know, this is actually a place you'd want to walk down somewhere. They've got more exercise equipment here. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I've seen worse. Just don't know about the house itself, but the area is good, as I said. A lot of grass. A hell of a lot of grass down for the actual beach itself. Well, there's the Barbies. I guess there's a Barbie back there too, that group there. They look decent. Looks pretty new actually. The facilities look pretty good down here. Yeah, some van flogging some sort of food presumably. Quite laid back. I mean, compared to a place like Trinity Beach, this is Sleepy Hollow, really Sleepy Hollow. But you know, it just depends what you're looking for. But I've got to say, it has a serenity about it, which is nice. Total contrast to where I'm living, and that ain't such a bad thing. And it's not like it takes long to get to Smithfield from here. It's actually, it wouldn't take any longer than the other beaches. So, yeah, definitely worth considering the area anyway. So that's good. I'm glad I came down here just because at least I can see that the area does have potential. No dogs. Let's have a look at the beach down here. Get a bit of sand in my... bit of bird life. See, it's quiet. Yes, we'll just have a squiz at the water, see what the beach is like here. It's a nice day, and you do get that sea breeze. May not be so good for the audio, but it's quite pleasant. Although it's a warmish sort of breeze today. Well, I'll tell you what, don't have to worry about the place being crowded out. You compare somewhere like this compared to the Mediterranean down in Spain, it's just packed out. You know, it's amazing. There are some people out here, but not many. It's pretty quiet. You pretty well got it all to yourself. Not a bad view, really. Wow. It's extraordinary this day and age to find a place like this that is so quiet. Mind you, for all I know, these people running these places here, they may be used to all the international trade. Although I don't think it's a bit off the beaten track compared to the other major beaches, especially Palm Beach, which is Palm Cove, which is really popular and expensive. But I could get used to this sort of life in this sort of environment. Very nice. Well, the bird life ain't shy. Boy, this is quite a long walk. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.